Okay, let's not talk about that crossbow bolt. Um, Welcome back to episode 4. This is gonna be. So this is like day 5, 6, and 7. That's gonna all be in this video, and I'm gonna possibly do another one for 8. But I got to work next week, so I won't have much time to play back then. When that comes around, so I'll try and train during the week just so I can PK when Ancients comes out, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, fighting this guy in the wildy. That first one. There's just that bolt at the end and the full Mystic Rose. It just looks so funny. And then find this guy in the wildy, yeah, and he's just running around and he doesn't even eat in that last second. So I don't know what he was doing. He had a full invent of yeah, all that stuff there, and yeah, good for me. And then this team just comes rocking by, and I just like kind of like panic and just run away and try and tell it, so I get there, and then yeah, as you can see on the screen right now. But it's alright. I didn't die. My in my house, like it's a really old system where if you answer the phone, the internet cuts off. So my nan just answered the phone, and I was just like, I was about to attack that dude, and then yeah, I was alright in the end. Find this dude as well. It's not. I like PKing around Port Sound because it's basically like the safest place for me, and Catherby, all that stuff, Camelot, everywhere else, Duel Arena. It's such a quick like possibility for people to come in. Like if you're fighting some guy and he's got a team, all you have to do is like tell it to the Duel Arena, tell it to Camelot, and they're instantly there. So it's nice to PK in a place where there's just so many escapes for me here. I'm probably just not going to show them to you unless you actually see me use them. But yeah, it's just, even if you do see me use them, you probably wouldn't even be able to get me anyway. I don't want to sound too cocky, but yeah. Yeah, this guy in full Mystic and the Tome of Fire, so it's decent loot. I don't know what the price of a Tome of Fire is. It must be at least a couple 100k though, so that's kind of decent. This season is going actually really well for me. It's kind of sad that it's dying, because there'll be so much more people around, so many more kills to be had. But yeah, I'm just trying to find PKs at the moment. I mean, if I see some guy rolling around in full rune or something, I'll kill him, because of course money for like Dragon Bolts and stuff is always helpful. Going in for the poke there. Whenever you pull out any kind of spec where they just pray melee, apart from me there. But I don't think he could have killed me there, luckily. Got the pray melee on the 3rd hit. All the glitch spots. Some people are like extremely good at using them. So like, especially in this area here where there's a tree literally everywhere. I was fighting this dude here and he would freeze me all the time because he was just range mage. Had such high magic. And he just constantly freeze me and then just find a spot next to the tree. Yeah, he was very good, so I ran from that guy. When people get to this stage, they start panicking, and you can tell, because all they're trying to do is go for the freeze, and they're not really too interested in fighting back because they just kind of panic. This guy's bolting me back now, but he's not focused on like his prayers, so I'm managing to get in there. He sees the DDS, but you know, long time. Could have got him there, which was quite bad. 35 HP, I think he was, something around that. So yeah, with Snare, you want to make sure I can get him just frozen all the time, because 10 seconds is literally nothing. And then I skim him there, and he's dead. So that's a bank PK, to be fair. Full Mystics, Tome of Fire, so good. The runes as well. I always get these kills late at night. Like this was. It's always like when I'm about to log off, but I guess that's when most people are playing. And of course after this kill I did log off because I didn't want to just die. I loot the keys first though. Want to end the night on a high. So 1 mil, the combination runes are good, the sharks are good. Most of it's quite good, to be honest, but I don't know if those are just jugs. Like 130 jugs made it to his top items. And just find this dude here. I wouldn't like normally kill this guy, but he's got like a brown apron on, so you know there could be someone there. This is when I was still potting to Fire Wave. Luckily that's still over, but it's still bad because a lot of people are PKing with Zami Flames, and I got 80 magic now to use charge. But when someone uses Zami Flames on you, it's gonna like drop your magic down 3 levels, and then I can't even use Entangle half the time unless I like restore to it, and that is just so annoying. Especially if you're in a fight and someone is trying to get away, and you're like really focused on trying to kill them, and then you misclick and click Entangle, but it's not even there because they use Demi Flames. I thought this guy might be doing nature rune crafting, but no. He was quite smart, to be fair. He bought bind runes, but like no armor, but you can still catch a freeze. Like he caught one on me, so it's always smart to bring bind runes if you're going anywhere, to be honest, just to get lucky. I showed that clip there. I didn't record it, but I killed a dude in there just for a D-skim and 27k cash, you can see, from Alkin stuff. And then this guy similarly, like, he's got a rune kite in sim, so that's like 60k loot, and of course I want to get that. I was a bit ballsy here, just going. I think you see where those pillars are. I think the square like just down would have like been the safe zone, but if you get the key, it means he's not in the safe zone, so it's always safe to loot, unless there's some dude with like a spear around. So that's a very nice key. Well, not very nice, but you know, those emerald bolts are good. And that wasn't too good, that one. Another crafter guy. Yeah, basically if you're wearing a brown apron I'll probably kill you, but this guy I probably shouldn't have, just using leather. He probably wasn't even that high of a crafting level, just hit 40. This dude was wearing nothing, but he was such a high level. I was trying to trade him just to see what he had, but he wasn't coming back, so I had to go for the kill. This tree here is a bit of a pain, but there's a thing you can do where if you stand one square before it and then you run, you won't get hit by it. So those are the trees in Drain or Manor, which are very annoying when you're trying to get a kill. So yeah, let's do that full red d'hide, rune crossbow, and a couple of broad bows. So it's a good kill. It's worth nothing. And I find this dude with beaver pet and full black d'hide. Got the fletching cape as well. So he says he'll pay if I let him live, but you know, you can never trust someone like that, because he'll just tell you away and you'll never hear from him again. So I had to go in for the kill again. Poor beaver pet though. I don't know if you actually get money from skill capes. Probably should know, because I did kill him. Let's see. No, I don't look like it. And yeah, he had a dragon axe. So I was actually tempted to get off him just because of the pet, but not with like stuff like that. And the poor pet disappears. No. The keys as well. So that nice coif is terrible. That's even worse. And his key was fairly decent. That's like, I think it was like 30-40k stuff. DX at the top of the bank. It sold for 150k, which is quite nice. He said he had 3 in the deposit box, which I didn't doubt. But he said nothing could replace the beaver pet. And then yeah, maul this guy out for a rune pickaxe, so not too bad. It's only like 10k, but he had some brews and like a Samphy serum on him, so I was kind of thinking the key might be good. But what is with these like broad bolts and arrows? It's so stupid. But that key was actually kind of nice with that super combat and sharks. So the next cap came around, so I got 70 defense, 79 magic for the entangle, and then I ended up getting piety for the first time, like in any season ever. I never actually like had the money because dragon bones will always cost a lot, or I didn't have the time to do it. So yeah, more powerful than I've ever been really in any season. And then that, I think day 6 I was just going to the charter boat just all the time in Catha because I just wanted like a PKM fight. But I try and find like people that weren't in the team. I mean, this guy had his friend around, which is okay because there's only 2 of them, but it's when they have like the full TB team around and stuff like that. It's always the same guys. They're called like Nicholas or something. And then yeah, a bunch of those guys. They always like, you attack one dude and then like 5 of them show up. You'll see later in the video, and it's just like, come on now. So yeah, this guy's getting to that stage as well, where he's just basically camping like mage defense or robes, trying to get a freeze on me, and he's not really doing any DPS back, so I can just like. I'm most confident, of course, like when everyone is when no one's attacking you and you can just like do what you want. So he smashes, but again, he gets me, but I'm stood right next to him with the D-sim, so it's not too good. It's nice finding fights like these because you can tell he's not too experienced, and yeah, free loot. Annoying thing here, which I think they should definitely change, is As you can see, he dropped his mystics on the floor. I was actually frozen in the spot, so I couldn't have picked it up anyway. But if you're in combat, you shouldn't be allowed to drop like items like worth over like 1k or something, just so you can drop like pots and stuff like that. That should be fine. But dropping like your mystics to your friend is just like, oh come on, that shouldn't be allowed. I know they stopped it for food, but they should also stop it for that while you're like in combat or something. So very nice key there. Those sharks were very good because I was basically running out, and then those broad bolts were absolute bank. Yeah, I see this dude run on the boat with 3 keys and no armor. So I actually don't know what he did. I'm thinking that he may have like gone to the charter boat or something and oh no, he might have gone to Intrana. I'm thinking, yeah, he went to Intrana, banked all his gear, and basically had to get out somewhere. So he boxes his mate and then he tellies. So I'm just like, I'm gonna at least try and get this guy. He's got 3 keys as well. He's not really paying too much attention. He just focused too hard on that charter boat. So some good hits coming in here. I never bring knives to this place really because there's always so many teams around. I want to get as much food as possible, and I don't usually think I'm going to be like actually stopping some guy from chartering, but here we are. He couldn't do it, and I actually get the kill. So four keys instantly, which is so nice. And then a full inventory of loot. There's so many pots on the ground, and I knew this guy was going to pick them out when I left, so that was kind of annoying. Very nice key there. Bolts, food, and the money. So good. That's a decent key. That was like 50k. Shark's very cheap this season, of course, because you get like 3 per, I think per like catch and stuff. So I actually find like a PK, and he's actually alone for once. So I think might as well get this dude, give him a go. We're literally in the exact same gear. He definitely is magic, because who doesn't at this stage? And he's got mystic boots on. So I was like, this will be a nice fair fight. And then yeah, team shows up later. you'll see it in the video. Not doing too well here. I mean, he's camping that prayer. I could have easily got him here though if I was quick enough, but I wasn't thinking. Could have just G-mauled that. He was probably like 20 health or something. So yeah, there's the team rocked up. Dude with the hood, the one with TB, and it's just like the exact same team all the time. So I misclicked the G-maul there again, and yeah, 0-0. I could have got him because I think I hit him off prayer there, but yeah, never lucky. Get the freeze in, they all get excited thinking I'm trying to telly, but no, I'm still going for him. Getting some really good hits in here because he's at that stage again where he's just trying to get away. His team are probably just shouting like, "Where tank? Where tank?" So he's literally on the verge of multi here. I don't actually know what the line is. I'm not too sure. Sadly, I'm hitting all zeros and he gets away, and then mess up my clicks there and didn't catch him. And the bolt is on me. I'll just let you see how this plays out. Nah, just kidding. Terrible. I escaped from them like 5 times that day. It's just annoying in the end because like I just want to find a 1v1 fight where the guy just can't like freeze and telly and just have his clan there to knock me off. So I saw this dude run. I was in like World 6 or something, and I saw this exact same dude run by the exact same route he did, but I didn't catch him. And then I hop, and it was like 2 minutes later, and he's doing the exact same run. And he's acting like a total noob here, but he had a D skirt. I was so close to getting in there. So I'm thinking he was a multi-bait, so I never want to go to that Piscatouris place because I think that's multi there, so I don't want to do that. So I always start my PK trips here in Neve's Cave, just so if I can get lucky, get a kill. Here you can see me proing around just at the Hellhounds. The dude must think I'm like the biggest joke. Yeah. I'll just let you watch it. Yeah, so the first whip I actually PK'd in the game, I actually in SDMM mode, which is so nice. There I'm getting the cap for today, day 8, and there's the gear setup. I'm hoping I'm not going to die on my first fight, like Graphis did. If any of you have seen that, it was the funniest thing ever. But hopefully some good content to come, and you'll probably see this video during the week next week or next weekend if I actually don't get it out. But if I get some good clips, I'll definitely get it out for that time. So I hope you look forward to that one.